Good morning, children. Now, today we are going to complete exercise 6.2. Few sums I am doing and few you have to do for homework. The pattern is same, children. The concept you have to understand here. Okay. Now, see, find the smallest number by which 3645 must be multiplied to get a perfect square. Children, this is not a perfect square. You have to find a smallest number which should be multiplied with this to make a perfect square. So the method for that is you have to find the prime numbers. Now 3, 6, 4, 5. Okay. So we can take 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 ones are 3, 1 extra will go here, 3 5s are 15. Again we can take 3 4s are 12, then we have 1 is small, so we have to take 0 and then you have to consider 15. 3 5s are 15. Okay, again 3 ones are 3, 1 extra will go here, 3 3s are 9, 1 extra here, 3 5s are 15. Okay, since 5 is there at the end, we can take 5 table. 5 2s are 10, sorry, 5 2s are 10, 3 extra, 5 7s are 35. Then 27 means 3 9s are 27. Then 3 3s are 9. Then 3 1s are 3. So what we have to do here is, how many 3s are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6 into 5. These are the prime factors of 364. So here what we observe here, that we see that 3 comma 3 comma 3 exist in pair, whereas 5 is alone. So therefore 5 is the smallest number by which 3645 must be multiplied to make it a perfect square. Okay, whichever, there can be one number alone, two number alone, three number alone, whichever numbers does not exist in pair, we can say that those number is the number which must be multiplied to make it a perfect square. Okay, so all these sums are based on this concept only. Okay, next is find the smallest number by which 2400 is to be multiplied to get a perfect square, and also find the square root of the resulting number. So what you have to do here is you have to find the prime factors, and there might be one or two numbers which does not exist in pair. So you have to write that is the smallest number by which 2400 must be multiplied to make it a perfect square. Then after that you have to multiply it with that number and you have to find the square root of the resulting number also. Try out this sum, children. Okay. Next. Find the smallest number by which 7776 is to be divided to get a perfect square. So, how we will do this sum? Here also we will follow the same concept. We will find the prime factors. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 6. Okay. Come on. 2, 3s are 6, 1 extra. 2 8s are 16, 1 extra. 2 8s are 16, 1 extra. 2 8s are 16. 2 1s are 2, 9s are 18. 2 4s are 8, 2 4s are 8. 2 9s are 18. 1 extra. 2 7s are 14. 2 2s are 4. 2 4s are 8. 1 extra. 2 8s are 16. 1 extra. 2 6s are 12. 2 2s are 4. 2 4s are 8. 2 3s are 6. 243 means 24 and 3 comes in 3 tables. So we can take 3. 8s are 24. 3 1s are 3. 1 means what I said, you should take 3. 3 2s are 6. 2 extra will go there. And 3 7s are 21. 3 9s are 27. 3 3s are 9. 3 1s are 3. So how many 2? 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Then how many 3s? 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Make the pairs. 1 pair, 2 pair. 2 is alone. 3 1 pair, 2 pair. 3 is alone. So 2 comma 2 comma 3 comma 3 exist in pairs, whereas 2 and 3 are alone. Therefore 2 3s are 6 is the smallest number by which 7776 must be divided to get a perfect square. Okay, children. So one more sum or two more sums we will do, then you have to complete the whole exercise. It is very simple only, based on the only concept. We have to find the prime factors, and whichever does not exist in pair, that is the number. Okay. Now next question is, try to understand the question. 1521 trees are planted in a garden in such a way that there are as many trees in each row as there are rows in the garden. Find the number of rows and number of trees. You all know that. Now suppose, children, there are 3 rows, 3 trees in a row, and there are 2 rows. I am just explaining you. So total how many trees are there in the garden? 6. How you are getting this 6? Number of trees in each row into number of rows will give you the number of trees in the garden. Okay, this is just an example. Now here, how many trees are there, children? Total trees are 1521 trees are there. You have to find how many rows are there and how many trees are there in the garden. One clue is given that in 1521 trees are planted in a garden in such a way that there are as many trees in each row as there are number of rows in the garden. Find the number of rows and number of trees in each row. So let number of trees in each row is equal to x, which is also equal to number of rows, because number of trees in each row into number of rows will give you total number of trees. Okay, so x into x according to the problem, x into x, total trees is equal to number of trees in each row into number of rows. This is according to the problem. Okay, so how many trees are there? 1, 5, 2, 1. It is equal to x into x square. Now we want to know the value of x. So for removing the square, what we have to do is squaring both the side. So this square root this is equal to this. To make it to cancel the square, we square root, we square both the side. So both the numbers will get square roots. So this 2 get cancelled. So x is equal to root of 1521. We know how to find the square root of 1521. We will take 3 table. 3 5s are 15. 2 is smaller, so we will take 0. Then 3 7s are 21. Again 7 is there, we can take 3 table. 3 1s are 3, 2 extra, 3 6s are 18, 2 extra, 3 9s are 27. 169 means 13 into 13. 13 1s are. So x is equal to root of, we have 3 3s are and 13 13s are. So to remove this square root sign, we pair it up. 3 into 13. 3 into 13 how much? 39. So x is 39. So our answer is how many rows and how many? Now how many trees in each row and how many rows? Therefore number of trees in each row is equal to 39, which is equal to number of rows. Okay children, now next one more sum we will do, 6th one, and 7th, 8th and 9th you have to try it for your homework. This sum is also simple if you understand. Now here what is given? A school collected this much fees as fee from its student. Okay, if a fee paid by each student and number of students in the school were equal, how many students were there in the school? You have to find how many schools are there in the how many students are there in the school. Total fees collected is given. Total school collected rupees 2601 as fees from its school. So total fees collected is 2601. Now we know that fees of each student, to know how much money is collected, fees of each student into number of students will give you the total fees collected. Total fees collected is given. You have to find out how many students are there. Hint is given, the number of student in the school is equal to the fees paid by each student. So according to the problem, now here we will assume, first of all we will assume, let the fees collected by each student is equal to x, which is equal to number of students. Number of students and fees collected by each student is same, so we are assuming it as x, as we have done in earlier sum. Okay, now according to the problem, the total fees is 2601 is equal to fees collected by each student into number of student. So x square is equal to 2601. So how to remove the square sign? Squaring both sides. Squaring both sides will remove the square sign. Okay, so x is equal to root of 2601. So 2601, we will find the square. 3 8s are 24, 2 extra, 3 6s are 18, 2 extra, 2 3 7s are 21. Okay, again we can take 3 2s are 6, 2 extra, 3 8s are 24, 2 extra, 3 9s are 27. We know that 17 into 17 is 289. So this can be written as 3 into 3 into 17 into 17. So we can pair it up. X is equal to 3 into 17, which is equal to 51. Therefore, you are only asked what is the number of students. So number of students is equal to 51. So this all for today. You can practice question number 7, 8, 9 for homework. Thank you.